Thank you so much. I'm your brother, this is Great. Yes, Wike is gradually learning the lesson of life. It's coming down on him, sadly, in a very hard way. In a very hard way. That's why he had the guts, the audacity to insult Anglican bishops. He was speaking in a program, and curiously, some of those there, whether in the church or whatever, they were clapping for him. They were supposed to be offended. You can't try that with an Islamic emir. You cannot ridicule them that way.
I saw the preachings. I was watching the preaching of Bishop Okojo yesterday. I watched the prayers you prayed. As a minister of FCT, I came to the church. Not even the cousin of Shogunan, the minister of FCT, came in. And I laughed. When I was governor here, you were all praising me in heaven and earth. I did, I prayed for me. I did this, I did that, I did that. Fake.
Saying things he was not supposed to say. Calling the gathering of God's people fake. Said they are fake. They were celebrating him, they were running around him, they were praising him when he was governor. How can it be said that he came into a program and nobody acknowledged the presence of the FCT minister? What kind of nonsense is that? And he himself testified that the bishop was ministering. So Wike was expecting that if he walks into a program when the bishop is ministering, then he will stop the ministration and tell everybody, stand up, or let us receive Nyesom Wike, former governor of Rivers State and the present minister of FCT. That's what the bishop will do. Because Wike is now God. What type of nonsense is this? And you start saying things you're not supposed to say. If they play politics, the mud of politics will be rubbed on them.
I don't think this is the way to preach. If you're not a politician, you don't want what happened to a politician to happen to you, be careful. Because once you try to accept the idea of politics, the mud will also be rubbed on you.
And you are warning them. You remind them that they had a governorship candidate, they were putting pressure on you to accept. They were putting pressure on you to support a particular governorship candidate. And you said no. That they were not even supporting Semfobra. You insisted the candidate must be Semfobra because you are positively stubborn. Are there things you need to say publicly, if at all they happened? Are you saying it to create enmity between them and Semfobra, or who, for what purpose?
If you think there was any problem in this state, at all, if at all, there was any problem, I expected you as a bishop. I expected you as a bishop to try. No, what's happening? No, let me go and see in that region. I should be. Who has his number? And I want to say it today. If I had followed the people who are the bishops, today, someone would have been governor. Yes. The way you are pushing us to go to. If I followed that path and supported the person who wanted me to support, it won't have been possible.
Leaders carry themselves with dignity. That's why we say this position of public office is not for everybody. There are certain level of character and learning you must command before you go for the office of governor or president or even be a cabinet minister. How can you insult men of God to this extent. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. You see the problem of having people in church who are not discipled. Wike is not discipled. That's just the simple truth. If he knows his left and right as a Christian, and he personally reads the Bible, what he did, he will not do it. He will not insult leaders of the church. He will not be in that gathering and call them fake. He will not do that. Nothing proves Wike right. The bishop will not stop the message to acknowledge the arrival of Mr. Wike. It is not done and will never happen. Wike, you are a man. Learn the lesson of life. Learn the lesson of life. That was what made Sam Fobora during the burial of Wike to say, I am the chief host. Nobody will take that from me. That was what made him to say that. We can concentrate in Abuja. You are no longer the governor of Rivers State. If you are thinking that you'll be jumping here and there, controlling things, acting as the governor, it will not work. Rivers State now have a new governor. Stop talking to church leaders anyhow. How you walked into a program and they did not acknowledge your presence. Humble yourself. That's why you speak for them that you are not humble. Humble yourself. P2B will walk into a program, he will sit at the back. He will not even seek anybody's recognition. He is not interested. If you know you are what, you don't need anybody to massage your ego. If you know you are what, if you are worth anything, P2B will sit at the back. You will not even know the time he arrives to that program. He will not like anybody to even announce that he is present in any event. Now you are wrecking, you are angry, you are protesting, you are insulting men of God, that you walk into a program and nobody even acknowledge the presence of the FCT minister. This is too painful. We can do away with all these things and move Nigeria forward. Allow Rivers State to have peace. You ruled as governor for 8 years. Nobody disturbed you. What we are doing to Sam Fobora, Amaechi did not do it. Amaechi did not do it to you. What we are doing to Sam Fobora, Dr. Peter Dele did not do it to you. Allow Sam Fobora to govern Rivers State. He is the man in charge now. Stop complaining about those who did not accord you the respect you feel you deserve, or worship you the way you want them to worship you. It may not work. The house of God or programs of God is not something you use to promote any human being who is seeking for relevance. A word is enough for the wise. Never you address church leaders the way you did. It's not.